this video we're going to see how to style our lists using CSS. So first of all, let's create a file, and here we'll just save it with the name of index.html because it is a HTML file. Okay, now let me just enable the preview so you can see the changes. Okay, the next thing that we'll do is add the boilerplate HTML code. So it goes like this. Now we have a boilerplate HTML code. Now let's give it a title. Now we are going to style this, so I'll give it title of list styling. Now the next thing that we want to do is create a CSS file, because in this video we're going to use CSS to style our list. So let's just click on Ctrl N. Let's save it again in the name of stylesheet.css. Okay, let's link this style sheet. We saw in the CSS video how to link the style sheet. So let's go after title tag. We'll add a link tag. You can see that it's automatically appears as soon as you hit the enter key. Now I'll just change the name here, style sheet, and I'll save it. Now we have linked our style sheet to our index.html. As you remember, in the list video we saw how to style lists in HTML, but in this video we're going to see how to style lists using CSS. Okay, now let's create two lists first. We'll create an ordered list first. So it goes like this: ul, we'll write step 1, then again we'll add one more, step 2, and the last one, that is step 3. Now let's add an unordered list. Add li, step 1, again li, step 2, and the last one, that is lin, step 3. We'll save it. Now in the HTML part we saw how to add a style attribute here or change the type here by just using type and whatever we want. We saw this, how to do this, right? And again in UL also we saw that you have to enter the type attribute here, then give it equal to double quotes. Inside this write disk or circle. Let's write circle. Let's save it. And you can see that this numbering, as soon as I remove this A, you can see that it goes back to its normal form, that is 1 2 3, and as soon as I add this A, it changes its types. So this was what we saw in HTML video using how to style lists using HTML. But now we're going to see how to style our list using CSS. So we're not going to do any changes in our HTML. So let's go to the CSS part. Now in CSS, the first thing that we saw was that if you want to apply a styling, select a particular tag that you want to apply a styling to. Now the first thing I want to do is style this OL list. So here in the selectors place, I'll write OL, then I'll open this braces up. Now the property that we're going to use to style our CSS or to change this finalized numbering, that is 1 2 3, is called as list hyphen style and hyphen type. Okay, and inside this we have number of options. As soon as you hit enter, in Atom you can see all of these values that you have that you can choose from. Okay, if you want to type it out, you can even type it out. So suppose I want uppercase alphabets here, so the option I'll select is upper alpha, and as soon as I save this style sheet, you can see that A, B, C appears up here. Okay, now what if I want lowercase alphabet? So I can just write list style type, and here I'll write lower, and as soon as I type lower, you can see lower alpha appears up here, lower alpha, and I'll save it. Again now it will be changed to lower alphabets. If you want Roman numerals, again you can type. So you get a gist of what we're going to do, right? So you can set upper Roman. Now it will be changed to upper Roman numerals, and same is for lower Roman numerals. You have all the values. Suppose there is a time when you don't want any order to appear here. That doesn't make sense, right? Ordered list, we are using it for its order. But suppose if you don't want to use any order up here, what you can do is list style type, and here you can enter the value of none and save it. As soon as you enter the value none, you can see that our ordering has disappeared. Okay, so this was how to style our ordered list. Now the next thing that we want to do is style this unordered list. I'm bored of seeing this circle, I want something else. I'm bored of seeing this desk over here, I want something else. So what we'll do is we'll add an UL tag here as a selector, and again we'll add the same property, that is list style type, and here instead of this disk here we'll use circle. Okay, we'll use the value circle. We'll save it, and you can see that this disk has changed to circle. Now what if instead of this disk I want instead of the circle I want to use a square? So I can do that and just enter the value square. I'll save it. Now this will be changed to square. And again, if I want to use none, I don't want any order, unordered list also, I want nothing, so I can again do that by using list style type none. Okay, so both of these properties are same for ordered list and ordered list. Now many of you guys might have seen that when you visit some places, visit some websites, you can see that few websites have their own images or their own symbols in front of this unordered list, because you cannot add anything to this ordered list, but you can add an image to your unordered list. So how do we do that? So let's go here and we'll type list hyphen style, and you can see that this option has appeared up here that says list style image. So we'll click on that and then we'll select URL. Now I don't have any image that I want to use, so let's go to Google and let's search for an arrow mark. Let's say we want to add an arrow, so we'll search for arrow image. Okay, now let's use this one. This looks good enough. So as soon as it loads up, what we'll do is we'll copy the address of this image. Okay, let's copy the address of this image. Let's go to our atom, and inside this URL we'll create a single quotes. Inside that we'll paste this address and we'll save this. So as soon as we save it, wait a minute, you can see that as I've not styled this image, I've not added any height, width or anything, I've not adjusted this image to appear like this, but still you can see that on this left side of the screen you can see a small, this image is very big so you cannot see it completely, but you can see this small thing has appeared up here. Okay, now I did not have any image prepared for this to show you guys, but you can always adjust this image, set it to a size so it will be visible on your screen. Okay, so this is the way you can add your own customized image to your list. So that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video.